Hey, it's Halloween. There's so many cool things to do. People talk about dry ice a lot, so I thought I'd show you exactly what I do when I go to the grocery store to get the dry ice. Huge run, as soon as we do these kinds of segments,
Yes.
huge run at the grocery stores on dry
Dry
ice.
ice.
It's not regular ice, so you've got to go to customer service and ask them for the dry ice.
I had no idea you could do that.
So, and I always take a red cooler. I always take a cooler because the dry ice will stay in the cooler. So you can see it's okay.
Okay.
And I've got a little container here. I'll also take gloves because I'm serious about it. If you get it the day before, you want to get about double because it's going to disappear. So people get really sad that they went and bought dry ice and then there's nothing left.
Okay.
Of course, I can't touch it with my hands. It's 110 degrees below zero, so we got to be careful with that.
Okay.
And you'd never put it in the freezer because if you put it in your freezer, it will trick your freezer into thinking it's colder than it is and shut it down.
Oh,
And then,
really?
yeah. So these gloves are perfect. Or here, watch this. See the tongs that you have? Reach down and pick up a piece of dry ice with the tongs.
Oh.
It's okay. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, listen to this. Hear that screaming sound? Listen to this. Isn't that great? It's kind of an eerie screaming sound.
Yeah, it is.
It's really, really cold, of course, and it's causing these warm tongs to vibrate. And so now it will cool down and everything is just fine, but it screams. Even on the table, it will scream. Now, if you're teaching kids about dry ice, you notice that if I put this little piece out here like this, it's going to stay there for a while, and then it will turn into a gas. So it's never going to turn into a liquid, so you'll never have it as a liquid, but it's a gas, and it's vibrating because the table. All right, so now here, watch what happens.
Stop it?
Yes, I will. It's like an alarm clock.
Yeah.
So here's what I did. The second thing is this, is if you just take dry ice and put it into a cylinder like this, it's okay, we have insurance. If you put it in like this, and this is the classic, you know, everybody likes their dry ice. I don't like it with kids because they can get their hands down inside. See?
Like you are doing.
Right. So what I want you like I'm doing. Thank you. So what I want to do is maybe a graduated cylinder like this. They can't get their hands down inside, and it will bubble away. And I'll show you some more about that as the morning goes on. These here have cabbage juice inside. So if you take red cabbage juice and you boil it down, and you get this indicator that's here. So here, watch this. Just take a little piece of dry ice and drop it in one of them, and watch what happens. It doesn't even have to be very big. It's fine. Just drop it down inside. Perfect. Watch this. As you drop down inside, you get this beautiful color change. Look at this. See how it goes? It's actually showing that we're turning from a base to an acid. Isn't that fun? So it changes to red. So you can have some cool bubbling kind of colors that you have here. Later in the morning, I'm going to show you how to make it glow in the dark, which is kind of fun.
Whoa.
But notice that if a kid holds onto this, which is perfectly fine, they can't get their hands down inside to get to the dry ice. And everybody wants to hold the bubbling potion. So there's nothing like that. Cheers, absolutely. So all of these things that we're posting right now on 9news.com, and we will put it all up there. But I've got 3 more exciting things for you as the morning goes on.
How long will this bubble for?
Well, until they finally sublimate. So they're turning from a solid into a gas.
Okay.
So they'll bubble for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes maybe. But the thing is this, you always start with warm water, because if you start with cold water, then it slows the bubbling down. And so people will do that sometimes. They just pour water in.
Just warm, not like scalding hot.
No. The warmer it is, the better the bubbling kind of gets.
Look at that.
Isn't that kind of fun?
Okay, you didn't hurt me.
No, I didn't at all. Do you want to get bubbly on your hands? I mean, do you have time for one more?
I guess so.
So here, watch this. Do it. See this right over here? I'm going to set you up this way. So this is my absolute favorite thing to do to somebody. So this is perfect. All right. And so now you drop some of the dry ice down inside like this. So that's perfect. Got it? So you get this little bubbling, and right before you leave them for the bubbling, you now do this. You put a little squirt of Dawn dish soap inside. Now watch what happens. See the bubbles that come up? Grab them. It's okay. Take them. And now squeeze them. Watch.
Squeeze it.
Oh, look at this. All the carbon dioxide is trapped inside.
Oh, the carbon dioxide.
See, you got it? So now watch this. You get this carbon dioxide and water vapor.
And my hands are getting clean,
Isn't that great? And you can't stop it. So if you hand it to somebody and just walk away, they don't know what to do.
Here,
you
take
think,
it.
hey,
Have a nice day.
Isn't that kind of funny? It just sits there and just kind of bubbles away. And so if you're a teacher and you're watching, you're late to school. But if you're a teacher and you're watching, you just hand it to the principal and then you walk away. And you put the little squirt of dish soap, and it's just a wonderful little thing for you to have a little discussion later. Yes, you can.
All right. Again, Steve is with us all morning long, everybody. So stay with us. His experiments, by the way, are on 9news.com. We'll be right back.